Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ciarasteina, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I wasn't thinking we'd be back in this game so quickly after finishing it, and I hope you guys did enjoy the ending, or several non-endings, such as it is. Hopefully the DLCs clear up, because, I mean, there's got to be a DLC as to how and why she ended up in America. But the reason why I actually came back into this game to record, because I do plan on playing it solo, is to actually show you guys all of the Animus data packets that you can get. And there's 10 of them, and they're throughout the world, so this video might be a little long. And forgive me if there's like some pauses, just so I can make sure I'm going to the right place. Now, I reverted back to one of my first saves, as long as I was in the New World, well, in England, just so I could make sure I hadn't gotten any as of yet. I don't think I have. If I have, this is going to be awkward. So here's what's going to happen. I went into the game blind. And all that, but since the world is so vast, I am using some cheats to get to the locations and to make sure I don't die. So if you hear like a bing bing type sound in the background, that's me turning off certain cheats. For instance, one of the ones I use is God mode, and the reason why I do that when I'm doing stuff specifically like this is because you can teleport, which is what I'm going to be doing quite a bit of. You can teleport to the location you want to teleport to. However, it starts you, like, one thing I've noticed when I teleported to this place is it teleports you like 20 meters up in the air. So, which, I mean, is a good and a bad thing, I guess, because the first time I even tried it today, it got me stuck in a wall. And so, let's see what this is. And God, do you have any idea how, I mean, you would think that finding cheats would be really easy, but this was actually quite difficult to find. Maybe because it's so new. But I didn't want to waste so much time, riding to every single one, especially so early in the game when I'm not really, I don't have the gear or the abilities to go into these higher levels without God mode on. Thus is another cheat that I'm using, which is called stealth mode, I think. It doesn't work with animals, I've noticed, because I was just attacked by wolves before I started recording. However, unless I attack, and even then, according to what I've read about it, unless I attack somebody and somebody sees it, I won't be attacked if I go into enemy territory. Again, that does not work on animals, just people. But because I'm going into high level areas when I'm like level 2 or something, I thought that might be important. So if you decide to do this, I have no problems, honestly, with people cheating in single player games. It's your game. Do you? Sorry, I'm drinking as well. And not the fun kind. So you do you. But, yeah, it's, I'm just doing it to save some time, save a lot of time, otherwise it would take several hours to do it all. I think I did the math, and it was like, it took me 10 hours to do it off of camera. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how fast I can speed run this game. A personal speed run, obviously. I'm not competing with anybody, but just to see how fast it can get done. So, the map's going to get kind of wonky just because I am tabbing in and out of new locations. I will put up a link to the website that I'm using because whoever is in charge of the website is very comprehensive about it. However, I'm not actually going to cheat my way to the top of these parkour places. I am going to do the puzzles, and I might fail because it's been a while since I've done them. So bear with me. If I fail, we'll figure it out together. So here we go. The first one is in Norway. There is only one in Norway. So let me show you where it's at. See, it's like brand new, and suddenly I'm right here. It's because I teleported. So I'm actually going to turn off God mode, if I can remember which button that is. It should be a ding. There it goes. Okay. And let me make sure that turned it off. You want God mode off, because one thing that I noticed is if you, because I tried doing this before when I was recording, if you fall off, it's supposed to reset you. And actually, I'm going to turn that one off too. I don't think I need it. But if you fall off the obstacle course, it resets you to your closest waypoint, or not waypoint, but how far along you were in the scheme of the actual thing. So here, below Horda whatever, we're in a very high level area. I'm not going to bother with synchronization points because I'm not going to. But not do that. So I've done a few things down here. But other than that, this is just stuff that I've done before. So just letting you know. So that being said, this is where it's at. This is the village where we meet with the King of Norway, I believe. Unless I'm completely mistaken. But here is our home, Fornburg, when we first start. So it's in this higher level area, and it's in the upper left or right hand corner. It's early, I'm sorry. It's in the upper right hand corner, and they will always be mysteries. Okay, so you're looking for the blue dots on the map. And you can see when you're getting close to it because it glitches out like that a little bit. So let's get this done, and again, forgive me a little bit if it's kind of wonky, okay? So you jump up here, explore anomaly. See, yeah, there's wolves back there. That little bastards attacked me. Anyway, so this is the first one. Let's do this. If I remember right, this is actually one of the harder ones too. Yeah, you turn into Layla, which is interesting. Oh yeah, this is one of the longer ones. Great.
Rex, are you seeing this?
Yeah, it's weird. An anomaly of some kind. The rest of your simulation is frozen.
I can see a loose data packet close by. I'll see if I could reach it.
That's
okay,
close
but take
by.
It slow. We don't know what this thing is.
Yeah, this is one of the harder ones. The blue things you can jump up on when they're solid. The orange ones, as it says hazards, will desynchronize you. So you just want to be as fast as possible getting across. And then, what did I do that for? Come on. No! See? And it starts you back. It does, there is a... there is a English hard a save point, so to speak. So we need to actually come over here. There's these things that we can interact with and move around. And we want that, I think, to be right there. Quote, think. It has to be right there. There's one more up there, but I think I see another. Yeah, there's another beam too. So these beams get kind of intricate, just saying. But there's some little tidbits that you hear along the way that I thought would be interesting for you guys. That's why I'm recording this. Waiting for the audio to kick in. Got quite a ways to go, so it might... Wow, that's moving fast. They're moving fast. Wonderful. Okay, so interact with that. Oh, wait, I probably need that one, right? Wait, no, not yet. There. Let me pull it up a little just so that thing doesn't... So yeah, this gets awfully confusing sometimes. Because there's like intermittent beams that it only works for a little bit of time and blah, blah, blah. This is actually one of the easier ones. Even though it's long, it's not that difficult. So far. Once we get up there, it'll be a different story. But that's what save points are. Or, yeah. Wait. Oh, son of a... So now I have to see how I have to go back and change that so that I have a stepping stone right there. Nope. Thank you. Wait, is that the one I wanted to move? No, it's not. Wait. Yes, it is. No, it's not. I wanted to move that one. So... I'm quite interested to see what happens with Layla now that she's not around anymore. I mean, she's around, but only slightly. For those who are watching this just for the tutorial's sake, I don't want to spoil too much. But anybody who watched the episode or has played the game, they know they know what happens, so. Ooh, jeez. That is fast. Okay, so they both come down here. Oh, man, that is fast. I thought I'd have more time. I was wrong. I didn't even touch that. I sound like such a whiner. I think we have to jump on that tall pillar in the middle there. There we go. All right. So... hopefully I can get out. Yay. Okay, so we gotta go this way. Where's the audio, though? It usually comes at the most inopportune time, just saying. There it is.
I have spoken with the mother of the father a sacred voice. They have assured me their success is imminent. Our people will survive the cataclysm.
Well, 6 times they have tried to save us, 6 times they have failed. Forgive me if I have my doubts.
The mother is working on a 7th. A bold solution. Risky. But she's confident it can work.
And what does the father say? Or the voice? They are strangely silent these days.
Huh. Alright, well that's over there. Do I even have to change that? I don't see any other... I bet I have to change it, so let's just go over there and see what happens. I mean, why else would it be here, right? Oh, there it is. Okay. So yes, I did have to change it. So yeah, each one has, each little thing has a little tidbit of audio that you don't get if you know, for the final cutscene. This is just stuff that you hear along the way, if that makes sense. And it gets more telling the more you get done. So, yeah, believe it or not, even though this one is long, this is one of the easier ones. And this is why I did them off camera, because they were insanely difficult.
Vex, I'm closing in on the data packet.
I see it. It's encrypted, but nothing I can't handle.
And then there'll be these waves of orange, and we have to basically run our ass up there and jump on these pillars. See if I don't have to do it again. Woo! Cool. All right, so here's our first data packet.
I got the data. Here it comes.
And that was it. Interesting, huh? So, now we have to go back to England and hope I didn't do it yet. When I tried doing this one in England before, it actually glitched on me. So, we'll see what happens. So, back to England. And there's actually one right to the north of our settlement. Well, it's not quite right to the north, but you see my point. So after, if I'm going to teleport to a different location, I always put God mode on just so I don't take fall damage. So, and you'll see she's wearing the old gear because like I said, I loaded an old save, blah, blah, blah. And again, I do have that giveaway that's Assassin's Creed Valhalla related that I'm actually tempted to keep it on, honestly, but I made a promise and I try to keep by my promises as much as possible. Everybody's fallible, so, but I could buy another one if I wanted to. All right. So now we're in Ravensthorpe. I don't know. Okay. So this is what they look like on the mini-map, is that. So I'm going to, every quote cheat system that you use is different in one way or another. So, but this is just how this one works, where you target it and then you can, let me see how much damage it actually puts me at. Oh, let me save it. That might be good. Woo! Right on top of it. Perfect. And I didn't even take any damage. Nice. Alright, so this is usually the first anomaly that you find because it's right, like your village is like right down there. So, this is usually the first anomaly that you see. So let's do this. Oh, did I show you guys where it was at? I'll show you when I'm done. And yeah, you always teleport or transport into Layla. Oh, I forgot about this one.
I found another anomaly.
Is that what we're calling them?
And another data packet. Should I get it?
If it's anything like the last one, absolutely.
Absolutely. This one was kind of a pain in the ass. Unstable structures. Obviously need to turn that to there or we can't proceed. So up we go, and over we go. And I honestly do not remember which one I need to do what with first, so we'll find out the hard way. Is it here? And then I need that one to go there, I do believe. So then you move this over to this one. And then move this down. We'll see how... I mean, this kind of makes sense that this one's a little easier, but at the same time, it's kind of not. So yeah, if you see that, you have to hit some projectors with other projectors in order for them to continue on. So I think this one actually comes down here. And then this one goes up there. It's hard to see it. There it is. Alright, so a reflector. Yeah, it gets kind of convoluted. So, oh.
Wake, my love, wake! Soldiers at our door. They've come for you. For us.
Let them take me. I have no more fear. Let me air my wrath in the courts.
They'll kill you before they let you speak.
I'll appeal to the council. They must know what the Mad One has done.
The Mad
They're
One.
upon us. Now is not the time.
They both sound awfully, like, unperturbed that they're about to die. Or whatever. Okay, this is where it gets a little confusing, in my opinion. I don't think that one can actually move. But let's see. What do we need to do here? Okay, so I do need to get both of those working. Oh, okay, I see what I need. So I need to okay that one so I can change it and still be able to get back. I'll show you what I mean here. So if I moved this off of that, I wouldn't be able to go anywhere. So that's why I had to put that one on there so I could. But yeah, the fact that he, you know, they're talking about the Mad One, and if you can, you know, hear their voice easily, you can see, you can kind of guess what's going on already. Well, let's finish this.
Hey, are you two hearing the same voices I'm hearing?
Not sure what you mean. It's all quiet on our end.
Damn it. Well, I'm at the second packet. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go.
the data. Here it comes.
And that's that one. Alright, so the next one is in East Anglia. No, it's not that one. I told you the map was going to do some weird things. Let's see. Online service error, of course. I think it's right here. But let's save it again. You know I like my dual saves. So let's save it and we'll teleport. Okay, so I'm about 100 meters away. That's okay. We'll run it, I think. Am I? Oh, I told you, the animals do not give a damn. Oh, well, I don't have... Well, no, I've got sneak mode on, so that shouldn't matter. See how it gets glitchy? Alright, so let me go over what was done before. So this right here-ish, and again, I'll link the website that has all of them. But this is where one of them is. And then if you go, I'm not going to go over there, but I showed you where the first one was. This one is over here next to this kind of round lake with the river on it. And I do not recall what this one is about. So let's see. Oh boy.
Your signal's flickering. Another anomaly?
Yeah. Are you losing touch with me when I find these?
Yeah, unfortunately. For a few minutes at a time.
Damn. Try to stay with me if you can. I need you to hear these.
Do I guess I have to go up the outside. You would think that I would remember how to do all these, but no. There's too much stuff in this game to remember exactly what everything is said and done in this game. Anyway, if you have God mode on and you fall off, you don't reset, and it can be a complete pain because then you have to, if you're like almost all the way at the top and you accidentally fall off and you have God mode on, then you have to redo this entire thing. It doesn't set you back to your save point. So that's why I turned God mode off. I keep hearing a projector turn off. That makes me a little nervous. Yeah, thus far, these are the easier ones. Okay, so there's one in the middle there that I can't get to quite yet. But we're headed over that way. Oh! I wasn't paying attention and I almost lost it. Alright. I don't think it's gonna cut out. There's nothing interrupting it, so we'll see. When you hear that noise, it means it's cutting out somewhere. So. Alright. So you need to go there? Question mark? I think so. Okay, yeah, so that's the one that it's getting interrupted. So you just got, if it gets interrupted like that, you just got to be really fast, time it correctly. Sometimes you can make it permanent depending on what you do, but other times you can't. So let's see. Oh gosh. It's been a while since I've done these, so bear with me. Okay, so that does... It does crap out. So as soon as it turns blue again... There we go. And then up and up and up and up and up. Alright, we need you. Yep, that's the last one. Okay. Can I jump across like that? I don't know if I can. Huh. No, cannot. Nope, definitely cannot. Alright, so... There we go. Okay. And then we need to jump onto this thing. Here we go.
Enough. And let the current flow. Let it take you.
This is dangerous. It may not work.
Until we have the serum. And this is all we can manage.
Serum?
We will ask the Mad One for me. Ask him for the serum. Beg him for it.
He would not listen. And I would sooner see our word obliterated before I gave that man a view of me on my knees.
Okay then. Okay, I was pressing the wrong button. I was like, why won't it go? So, jump down onto this one. No, wait. Nope, 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 nope. I have to actually make that jump. Okay. There we go. Nope. Okay. I don't think I can... Oh, I can make it up there. Never mind. Oh, shoot. Okay, it didn't go down too far. That's the downside of just...
Layla's back. I can see her here. Blipping and bleeping on your monitor. Layla, hey. Vex is fiddling with the back end, trying to get a fix on you.
No luck?
No luck. But she did show me how to decrypt your data packets. I just click a button when you've grabbed the data bits.
Okay. Thank you, Sean. And here we go.
Got it.
And there's that one. So then there's... Okay, so there's none in Granton Bridgeshire. There's none in London. However, there is one in Oxenfordshire. So let's try and find that one. It should be right around this lake, I think. Wrong side. Every time I tab out, the map goes bonkers. So let's try that. See how it, like, teleports you up in the air? Oh, I landed pretty close to it. There it is. Oh, if I remember right, this one's not pleasant. But we'll see.
Anomaly 4. Bex, you really have to hear this in here. 2 voices, definitely Isu. One of them is Alethea, I think.
From the staff?
Yeah. But I don't think these are contemporary. They feel candid. Accidental.
I'll keep trying.
If that's Alethea, then she's got some explaining to do. Just saying. Okay, what's up with this? Why can't I... Okay, there's a glitch in the front there. So what must I do? Oh, it goes down. Down, I guess? Oh, what? I guess you have to do this the gentle way. Or it doesn't like it. Draggable. Okay. Can I drag it? Why won't it let me drag it? There we go. There we go. So, up, 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 and away. And these are also draggable ones. So what we want to do is move this into the line of fire. I think we have to change places with this, honestly. Yeah. Yeah, because this goes back. So, put this up in here. And drag this back. Okay, so it needs to be... Can I make it with this? No, I can't. Can I? I can. Yay! Alright. That didn't work. I thought I could jump on it. I was wrong. I was mistaken. So now I have to go all the way back down and put that back. Not the end of the world. Yeah, believe it or not, this is actually one of the easier ones too. Alright. So now our path should be clear. I'm actually surprised this one was so easy. Oh.
The mad one is away wandering in lands afar. He searches for a way to resurrect his son, asking every leaf and stone for answers.
We can use this to our advantage. To steal the seventh, the serum, and its catalyst.
It should be ours, for all the suffering he has wrought.
Our minds are attuned, love, as sympathetic strings.
When the time is right, just right, we'll go.
See, I thought Alethea, I mean, I guess it depends on your point of view. I thought Alethea was for humans, but then she's backstabbing. She and her lover are backstabbing the mad one. But if the mad ones were anti-human, then that's a good thing. I'm confused. Okay, how do I do? Let's get up here so we can see clearer. Okay, they're in front. Can I? Oh, that was close. Whew. Am I okay here? Yeah, okay. So I have to go that way. And through.
Layla, it's Sean. I'm sifting through the videos you've been finding. This is an absolute gold mine. I hope you realize.
Feels like it.
This is literally the clearest raw memory stream footage we've ever seen from the Isu era. Only question is, who's feeding them to you?
Yeah, exactly. Well, if you watch the gameplay, you know who was. So, here we go.
I got the data. Sending it now.
Look at how futuristic it is, though. And, like, the cutscenes are so damn fast. But that's what that really long cutscene was at the end. And I'll show it again. Because it was entertaining, I'll say that. Alrighty, so the next one is in Shropshire. Let's see, okay. So it's basically on the border of Shropshire and Gloucester. If I can see where that is. Shropshire's above. Yeah, so it should be around here-ish. And again, let's save it. And fast travel. I don't see it. Am I in the right area? Yeah, sorry. I should be in the right area. Maybe a little further south. Dang it. Sorry. So maybe like right here-ish. Oh, okay, there we go. It's not that one. Oh, I see the glitch already. So we'll just run there. Yeah, see, now it's showing up. Quartzite Ridge. And Shropshire. Oh, what was that? I haven't seen that happen before. Let me get rid of that marker. Alright, here we go. Oh, yeah.
Here we go again.
Hey, it's Sean here. Bex is trying to cook up a trace of some kind, hoping to find out where this raw data's coming from.
It's not in Eivor's DNA, is it?
Can't be. Feels too deliberate, like someone wants you to see it.
I wonder why that would be. Okay. This is going to be a race against the clock, so here we go. Not the end of the world, because some of them are much harder to do than that one. But if you guys are stuck on what you need to do, then here's your chance. Okay, so we need forgot what this one was about. I think it needs to go there. This one is one of the more difficult ones. I think we have to go back and change it if I remember correctly. All right. So oh man, I jumped too soon. But like I said, it's not the end of the world if you get caught. Okay, so there's one that's not activated over there, so we have to activate it. There we go. There we go. Kind of hard to see it sometimes. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Come on. Ah, I should have gone while it was doing its thing. Oh well, I'll follow it. Oh, shoot! We'll just pretend that didn't happen, okay? I know there's a faster way going that way, but meh. Okay. So you need to go down there? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. It has to go there so I can use it, even if it's not correct. Oh, shoot. There we go. Alright, so you need to not do that right now. You need to go there. And you need to go right there. Wait, what does that do? What does this do? Oh gosh, that's okay. So that one, it fills that one and it covers that. So we'll leave that there. I don't need that actually. So that one's gonna be fine, and I'm not gonna need that anymore. So one here and one here. Let's try this. There we go. And then this last one goes there. Yeah, I think this one is one that took me quite a while just to figure out all those mental gymnastics and all of these, everything. Okay, so there's no more projections, I think. It's just timing these blocks, these hazards, as they call them. Actually, I think I can stand on top of this with no repercussions. These I can't. When they're like orange and blue, that means that there's... I can't jump up there? Oh, well, I wouldn't want to anyway. Oh, I have to jump down.
My lord, what happened?
Shoot.
An eye for an eye, a son for a son. For if ours must suffer needlessly to the end of his life, so too will his tormentor.
What? What have you done?
The poor boy collapsed so suddenly, felled by the faintest taste of Mistleberry, with his father standing over him, weeping.
Reckless. Foolish.
Mm-hmm.
What do you see? Do they know it was you?
And Odin is the mad one? Okay, then. Anybody who knows anything about what's going on right now knows just exactly who, at least the male voice is. Come on, hurry up. Oh, shoot. Come on. Good. And now I have to deal with this. No, damn it.
Bex, any progress?
Nothing yet.
Okay, now I
Whoever
can
put
just
these
climb
here
up.
made a surgical incision into our server. They dumped this data and backed out before anyone noticed.
Oddly enough, that's how Rebecca describes our wedding night, which I find rude.
Get off the mic.
You know what? I honestly did not know until just now, because I hadn't heard that before. I did not know they were married. I mean, I assume they were together. It's kind of hard to not be together if you're around each other all the time, but I honestly did not know they were married. Here we
I
go.
got the data. Sending it now.
Yeah, it's so weird that it's so futuristic compared to what we see from Odin's point of view. Alrighty, so that was that one. I believe that was number 5. So now we're on, there's none in Kent, but there is one in Lincolnshire. So let's see. Finding it might be interesting though. Where's Lincolnshire? Grantabridge, Lincolnshire. I want to say it's around there. Let me double check. Yeah, I told you the map does weird things. Maybe it's up here? So let's save. And then teleport over there. I do not see it anywhere. Well, there's some treasure. Oh, is that it over there, maybe? Okay, so there's the fast travel point. Doing this without the map explored is kind of a pain, so forgive me. Okay, so we're close, I think. So the fast travel point's here. I want to say it's like right here-ish. 300 meters that way. Come on. We'll see if this is the one we're looking for. Come on. I'm not seeing any glitches, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Nope, that's not a glitch. Darn. Okay. Where do? So there's a fast travel right there. Oh, am I not even on the right island? Of course, that would be me. Because I forgot Lincolnshire goes down quite a ways. So I think it might be like around here. Oh, I have to get off my horse. There we go. 200 meters. Is that the right one? Oh, yep, that's a glitch. Okay. Or data packet. Don't want to be accused of calling it a glitch, because it's not. Well, it is, but it is there purposefully. Alright, so this one is on this small island, the Basilica Ruins. Shut up. I don't understand that. So, anyway, Basilica Ruins to the northeast of the fast travel here. And there's also the bandit lair there. So, there you go. Between Krulin and Spalding Bandit Lair. Let's see what this one has in store.
Layla,
Oh.
how are you holding up?
Not bad, actually. These anomalies feel second nature now.
Any ghosting effects? Double identity syndrome? Occipital shock signs?
Hey, you trying to freak me out? My God, just let me work.
I think that goes there. Something has to go there anyway. And then that must go here. I think. Contrary to popular opinion, I am not pro at this just yet. Oh, do I have to? I have to go around. Wait a second. How do I? That goes that way. I thought I'd have to do that. I'm gonna have to do that somehow. Okay. Just temporarily. Let's move that down there. Okay, so that actually targets that, but I think it needs to target this. We'll find out. Okay. So there's... Oh, wait, now there's 2 things on it. Guess I'll go up here and change it. This gets kind of convoluted because there's a lot of back and forth that you have to do. Actually, no, I want to leave that. And just a hint, if you think your favorite YouTubers don't do the same thing, you're wrong. As far as... Ah! As far as fast traveling and stuff. So that goes up there. I have to go back across there. And move this there. And that should work, right? It didn't work. Gosh darn it. How do I get... Okay, so that goes to that, which I actually don't need it to now. Because the cool thing is you can actually use your environment, not just these blue blocks. You can use your environment to climb. There it goes.
Stop. Stop. It must be enough. You're injured. Now, let me see. No. No more, please. Let me die. Here. Where all is quiet.
No, this is not your end. There is a way. A piece of Eden, a staff, attuned to this method of transfer. It may work.
All I need, like the outcast's husband, a beating heart without a mind. Do what you must. I see no other way.
Wow. Okay.
All right. Closing in on another one.
Sorry to freak you out earlier. It's just, the Animus can be dangerous. Prolonged exposure is hard on a brain.
I know. I want to finish this.
Yes, I do.
Yes, definitely. Jump out whenever you feel worn down.
All right, here we go.
I got the data. Here it comes.
See, I figured the 10th one would have the entire thing, and so I wasn't really worried about it. Oops, sorry. But once I got to the 10th one, I didn't realize it was the 10th one because I wasn't keeping track. All right, so there's none in Essex, but there is one in Sussex, and it's at the very tip of the Dover Cliffs, I do believe. So I believe it's to the south of Crawley, which I don't think I even have on my map, so. Where in Wessex? Oh, that's Sussex, sorry. So, in Sussex, it's faster just doing it that way. Sussex. Where's Sussex? Oh, right in front of my face. Alright, so I think it's there. No. It's not. Come on. It's over here. Let's see if I die. Oh, let's save. That might be good. Even though I auto-saved there, so... There we are. All right, and let us see what this one has in store for us. Oh, this one.
Anomaly number 7, if I'm counting right.
You are. Just a few more to go. 10 in total.
10. Okay, I can do 10.
How did they know it was 10?
Does the Animus give achievements for stuff like this?
Sorry, does it what?
Forget it.
But Come on, come on, come on. Over, over, over. Perfect. Okay. So there's another slide down there, but we're gonna have to jump over that away, I think. Did I slide down when I wasn't supposed to? I think I may have. Let's I can't make that jump. Let's go around, see what happens. Unstable structure. I think some of them are very unstable and some of them aren't unstable once you put a light on them. There we go. All right, so you're done. You go down there, maybe? Is that correct? That must be correct. Okay, let's try that. Oh my gosh. Oh, I failed. There we go. Not what I wanted to do. Ah! That was a lot more ugly than I wanted it to be. There's multiple slides. What am I doing here? There's obviously something for me to do up here. It's too convenient. Oh, I just have to go up and around and all that jazz. Fun. Whoa! Ah, damn it. That's the best way to do it. You can get as close as you want as long as you don't touch them. There we go. Down. And this one we're gonna have to time. There we go. What? But I landed in the right place. What the hell? Damn it. I have to jump earlier. So as soon as that comes down. There we go. There we go.
My love, are you there? Speak and tell me you live.
I live. If this is living, a mind without a body.
And do you feel?
I feel myself. My sense of being. Nothing more, nothing less. No pain or joy or passage of time.
And yet, you are with me, and I with you. And together, we will endure.
He sounds nuts. I'm just saying. Does anybody else think he sounds nuts? I mean, it was the end of their lives, essentially, so I could see where they would go nuts, but still. That's pretty much the only place I can put it, honestly. Dang it. What am I supposed to do then? How do I get down? I have to be able to drop. No. It won't let me drop. Interesting. What do I do? Alright. Let's try something else. No, okay. I'm gonna cheat. Because the whole point is to show you guys where all these things are. See, if you turn on God mode and fall, you don't lose anything. Oh, that one's taller. I bet I could have... Okay, so this one's taller. You very well could have jumped off of that onto that. I firmly believe. And we'll find out, because I turned off God mode again. Oh, it dropped me down here. Okay. Sure.
You're getting good at these, Layla.
I'm an engineer. These puzzles are child's play.
Still, it's physical and mental. That can't be easy.
That's true. I never had to swim through any fluid dynamics equations to solve them.
Alright, here we go.
I got the data. Here it comes.
Number 7. Yeah, as soon as I saw that image, I was like, that was Loki. Say goodbye, Cliffs of Dover. Alright, so the next one is in Yorkshire. And let me make sure I've got it. It's just north of Jorvik. Okay, that's easy enough. Wherever Jorvik went. There it is. Where is it? Oh, wow. Okay, I dropped right on top of it. Okay. And I didn't save it because I'm an idiot. Alright, here we go. So. Now this one, just north of Jorvik in Jorvikshire, at the Thornburg Henges. You'd be surprised how many, like, everybody knows Stonehenge, but you'd be surprised how many henges there actually are in England and Ireland. There's hundreds, if not thousands. They may not be quite as impressive, but they're still there. I do not like Layla's model in this game. I don't know why. I forgot about this one. See how some of those are like they're
These
firing?
fragments I'm finding. Are they adding up to anything?
Nothing coherent so far, just random clips. Hard to say how they all fit together.
Damn it.
I think there's more here than meets the eye. Just keep going.
See, sometimes you can make it a permanent fixture if you have two of these interspersing lasers on them. Oh, if I remember right, this one was one of the harder ones. And anything that's orange like that, you don't want to get touched. What do you light up? Wait, why can't I? Oh, you only light up for a little bit of time. Okay, so you light up both, but you only light up for a little bit of time. Got it. And this is where you need to time things. Oh, so close. All right, so... Huh? Oh, okay, I see. So that's actually fine, I think. No, get back up there. What are you doing? What are you doing, Layla? Nope. So I have to actually run across them. All right. Okay. That didn't work either. Actually... that should stay now. There we go. And then this can go up there, and then we have to go back across. Okay, so that's permanent. This is not, however. Ah! Perfect. Okay. I'm just double checking to make sure that it works correctly. Oh, what the heck, Layla? Come on. What is going on here with Layla? Okay. I'm not the only one imagining this, right? Shoot. All right, let's try this again. Why, Layla? Seriously. I can't do anything with her. I'm not even joking. Ugh. I honestly don't know how to make her jump either. Like, why does she jump on that and she jumps on this, but she won't jump on that? There's a handhold for her right there. And my jump button's working, so I don't know what's causing it. Damn it. Okay. Is there something I'm missing? Give me half a second. Huh. I'm looking to see if I need to find... There's nowhere for me to go, though. No, back off. I don't know why you grabbed onto that, but no. There we go. Shoot. What the? And this is why I did this off camera, because it gets really frustrating sometimes. But I felt like you guys deserved it, so. I have to actually just auto jump. There we go. My God. The pain in my ass. Okay, what's over there? Oh, okay. So I have to go back down after I hit this? But that looks like it's supposed to be there. Oh, I see why. I think that's correct. Because now we have to change down there. I forgot we have to go back and forth. Alright, so that goes to that? Or does it go up there? I don't like how that willy-nilly transfers over, but let's see what happens. Because this one we put there, I do believe. Or not. Okay. So that does work, it just is very sensitive. Yeah, you have to be very easy on that. And very time precise. Again, anything that's tinted orange, you know you're gonna get hit on it again, so. Come on. There you go. I'm assuming we have to go over this way. There we go. Oh, no. Okay. Does that cover it? Let's see. I don't think so. I think it's too short now. Yeah. Oh. 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 Nifty. You would think I would remember this, but nope. That's not correct, though. You need to get stopped over here. Perfect? Perfect. Okay. And that needs to go up there to make it solid. Shoot, I actually need... Do I have to redo it? Yeah, I have to redo it. Darn it. Because it needs to be focused the other way. See where the steps are? Alright, so that's a solid one. But now I can utilize this laser if I need to. But I don't think I can, actually. Because of that orange barrier there. I don't think there's anything I can do. I solved these like a month ago, so forgive me if my memory is less than stellar. Man, I have to go all the way back up there? Ugh. Woo! Hi. And this is why I record those things. So you guys can see my mistakes. Oh yeah, I have to turn that back over there. Alright, so... that needs to go there. Yeah, you have to just kind of jump on that one. Dang it. But you have to just kind of jump on that one, like continuously jump. You can't hold on to it and jump. You have to auto run on it. Oh, what the heck? I forgot this one was the bane of my existence. Perfect. Okay. So that needs to go like that. Okay. Live and learn. This is why I don't do tutorials. There we go. Can I get around that? Let's see. Shoot. Darn it. Nope, I can't make it over there. That's okay. We'll just do this super safe way. Because we've been doing that so well. Actually, I can take that. It's not the best one, but it does work some. Ooh, that got a little close for comfort. There we go. So yeah, now that those are solid, I believe.
That mad one. That one-eyed wretch.
One-eyed wretch.
Taken our son, imprisoned him
Took our
for
son.
indecent crimes, and locked him away.
As he said he would, love. Do you not remember his threats? You should have been more careful.
Have we no power to stop him? To save our son? No recourse?
What can we say? And to whom? Must the world know about our children? Must your wife
Children?
live with us? Is that a risk you want to take?
I must do something. Anything.
How many children did Loki have? Damn it. How do I get up there? Oh, you know what? Can I? I'm gonna see if I can hang off the edge. I know there was some times that you had to do that. Hang off the edge so you didn't get nailed. Yep, okay. There we go.
Almost there. 8 down, 2 to go.
Oh, this is
Here
a
comes
pain in the
another
ass.
kaleidoscopic gemstone of gibberish.
Not bad, Sean.
Shoot.
Working on your kennings?
As a matter of fact, I am, yes. Thank you for noticing.
Ah. Man. The timing on these ones are brutal. Which everyone that's watching is like, well, duh. Tease. Ah, dang it. Okay. Patience. Patience. Patient. Why did it jump? I actually did not press the jump button. I swear, I'm not trying to pad times or anything. It just auto jumps. Damn it. Okay. Breathe. Jump. Hold. Jump. Hold. Jump. Why did it say that I... Okay. Try it again. I didn't jump there. It just did it. Now it won't move at all. Okay, that wasn't fair. What the hell? It's saying that I'm getting tagged even though I'm like on top of the pillar by the time the orange thing comes around. Okay. Ah. The timing is so off. Okay, come on. No, I never had this amount of problems with this before. Luckily, like I said, it, you know, loads you in right at the correct place. No, I have to go before. That is bullshit. I'm just gonna say that right now. That was my fault because I got angry. I had the right idea there, just a little too early. I'm not editing this out, too. You guys can see just how messed up it is. Look at that. I was on top, and it was like, it didn't even touch me. And it was still like, nope, you lose. What? That's, yeah. There isn't any more handles, so I have to go up this way. I have to be patient, though. That's my downside. There we go. Okay, here we go.
I got the data. Here it comes.
See, when I was seeing these little cutscenes, I was like, what does this have to do with Odin? You know? And it turns out quite a great deal. So, there's none in Jorvik, which isn't a big surprise because it's a city. And there's none in Gloucester. However, the ninth one is in Nottinghamshire. Right next to Nottingham, actually, and just northeast of Repton. So, if we can find Repton after I save it. Alright, so northeast of Repton, that's Jorvik. That's Nottinghamshire. Where? Okay, so it's on that island in Nottinghamshire. So right about here-ish. All right, let's see. That's probably it. Yep. Druiden Hill. Alright, so. This next one, this is Jorvik, I do believe, right? No, that's not Jorvik. It's Repton. So this is Repton. So it's just northeast of Repton. Okay? Oh gosh.
Anomaly number 9. Feeling okay? Any adverse effects?
I'm a little tired. That's about all. Why? You expecting something worse?
Expecting the unexpected. It's hard to fully trust these things.
I'll be careful.
What the hell? I saw it die for a second, so where is it? Is it just giving me a ton of time? Oh, of course. Ugh. Alright, so you now can go there. I can't put it there. So I think I need it to go there, honestly. Let's try it. Oh, that's right. This one gets dragged. Never mind. Boink. There we go. I'll wait for it to crash and then go back. There we go. Come on, give me some time. Oh, perfect. Alrighty. So we have that. I think I have to move this over and back to hit that one. Forward. Does that still work? Okay. And then now I have to move it back. Okay, that makes it permanent. I mean, I guess I could take that thing afterwards. 'Cause I have to get those ones. Oh, there's one over here too. Let's try this one. Oh, why did... it changed it. Wait, it's still going. What's targeting it? There you go. Okay. Ah, damn it. Really? You're gonna land me here? I don't know if I can even make that jump now. Nope. Alright, give me just a second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. All of you who know me know that that I drink a lot of liquids, and so I really had to pee. Anyway, we may be screwed here, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, no, we won't. I'm just gonna have to do things a way I didn't want to. Nope. So that goes to there, to there, to there. Oh, whatever. Another reason why I didn't record these before is they get so aggravating. Alright, so that ends very quickly. Oh, maybe up there? There's a lot more lasers up there, so maybe? Ah, dang it. And now I think it really did screw me over. Well, that's not nice. Okay, okay, that worked. So let's pull this over. Okay. Apparently it didn't want me to. There we go. Actually, I don't know if that's a good idea. Oh god, there's a lot of lasers up there that are like, meh, maybe. I don't think I can. That's gotta go that way. At least for now. And then that has gotta go this way. Damn it. I hate... Did I ever mention how much I hate these things? You guys have seen me make that jump like half a dozen times already, so... Maybe I should just start heading up and see what happens. Let's see. Oh, I can't head up. I need to get that one going. Alright, let's try this again. There we go. I have to get that up and running. But it's so short. I don't think I can. Huh. Do I have to do that and then... Okay, so that one down there goes to that first one. Damn it. That works. Okay. So this one, however... You're more solid. I don't know if I can make that run, though. Only one way to try. Nope. Definitely not. Hey, but it started me out where I wanted to go. Okay, I'll take it. Okay, so now... Whew, okay. So there needs to be a fourth one up there. There's plenty up there. So we can disregard these for now. Put them up to... Actually, if I remember right, this has to go here. And that has to go there. Yeah. Exactly. No. Okay. Where are you getting your light source from? Oh, I can't stop you. Alright, so maybe I was wrong. Okay, that works. Alright, let's jump up here. Jump across. Jump across. And then we have to jump up and over. This obviously goes back. And I seriously can't move it. You have to finagle with it. Oh, hi.
The High Council has stripped the mother of her title for gifting our tormentor her seventh method of salvation.
The seventh method? Is it viable? Why were we not told?
I've heard whispers and rumors. It seems the seventh requires a human host.
A human host? You mean rebirth? As one of them?
Yes. But it's a small loss for a greater gain. A risk we must be willing to take.
It says people that are obviously afraid of dying. Alright, so I'm gonna jump down to that one. Jump across. Then get you. How does this work? Okay, so if I'm on those pillars, it should be fine. Or maybe I don't need this one at all. I mean, I could put it there just for the sake of being safe. Yeah, let's put it there for now. I might need it for this one. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna need to put it here. Well, that answered that question. There's just too much stuff to go around here. What's up with this? Interesting. Come on. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Cool. And then over there. Then up there.
Number 9 in sight. And the voices are still with me.
That's strange. We're still not hearing anything.
Are you sure they aren't coming from somewhere else? Like, from you?
God, no. How would that be possible?
Sorry, just asking.
God, that one took a while. I was gonna wait until all this was done, but...
Here it comes.
Oof. Alrighty. That's the 9th one, and on the 10th one, there's none in Winchester, but there is one in Hamptonshire, and it's on the island to the south. So let's do that. I might do other videos like this that are probably a little better thought out, but I might do other videos like this on like the rare animal spawns and stuff like that, or legendary animal spawns, whichever. So let's see, and we'll save it and fast travel. I don't recommend doing this, just so you know, but this is the last one. Alrighty. Number 10, here we go. Oh, this one.
Last anomaly. This is it.
This
I'm
is
keeping a close watch on
by
you.
far the
Don't
hardest
do anything
one.
weird or sudden, okay?
I won't. And pull me out if you see anything strange.
Hi,
anything
bird.
at all.
Gotcha.
Shoot. Yeah. You have to jump on this rock before it shows up. Come on. Up you go. You have to be above this wave at all times. And it gets awfully close. Nope. Come on, come on, come on. I like how it at least shows you where the wave reaches, you know? Perfect timing. I believe we have to go this way. Ah, dang it. There we go. These have to be very finicky when it comes to, you know, turning and jumping at the same time. There we go. And we'll wait for the wave because it's gonna be a while until we can get out of the... Oh, I never saw that creature down there. That thing. Ah, dang it. Okay, so the wave should be here any second. You pretty much have to jump immediately from what I recollect. Oh, come on. I'm just gonna do it and see what happens if I try and... Why is it jumping off to the side like that, though? Yeah, it's jumping off to the side. There we go. Oh, you bastard. The waves should be coming any second. So yeah, is that like a lion or a horse down there right above her head? Interesting. There we go. Whoa, okay. I guess I can't jump off of that. And I have to jump a little further, apparently. In all honesty, this one's all about timing, so it's not the end of the world. It's just really annoying. Come on, up, up, up. We're gonna get hit. Whew, perfect timing. Okay, that is gonna be where it is. I don't have a choice in the matter. There's one below, however. Okay, so I actually do need to go back and jump down. Come on. Need to get out of here before the wave hits. Oh, that was close. Okay. Do I climb up here? I don't remember. Yeah, I guess I do. Where's that animal? Okay, it is a horse, and there's actually steps down to it. And a sigil there. I haven't been out here before. Other than to, you know, do this, I haven't actually explored. I was so frustrated at doing this that I didn't even bother to look at the surrounding areas. If that makes any sense. Oh my goodness. Okay. Rotatable. That's not gonna be very helpful. Well, maybe it will. Let's see. Okay, so I did need to do that. Oh my goodness, so I didn't actually pay attention as to where. Okay, so that does that and that. I need that middle one. So what happens? Okay, so there's that. Okay. So light up that one. Got it. Okay. I do like games that make you think, but that aren't so hard that you're just like, frig it, I'm done with it. Okay, that should be correct. We'll see. Okay, there's this one now. I believe it just stays where it's at, doesn't it? I don't see any other fake things, so I guess I'm just gonna keep it where it's at. Oh, okay. Let's move it and see what happens with that. Does it move? It does. Aha! Does it go up further? Yes, it does. Hopefully that works. Perfect. Okay. Did we already get some vocal notifications? Should be getting pretty close to it, if anything. I don't remember how fast this orange one is, so... just being safe. Still, at this point, following it up is going to be fast. It's going to be the safest route because it's really short there, so... There it is.
Enough. The time is now. The cataclysm is upon us. The mad one has gathered his trusted aid to his secret hold.
Remember the calculations. You must act with precision. Every small step must be accounted for.
I'll remember. They are burned into my brain.
How long till your rebirth?
A long time, love. You must wait in your endless present, and I will sail the black sea of non-being. But if all goes well, I'll find you again.
Shit.
On the far side of our doom. We'll be together. Again.
Damn it, that is not what I wanted to do. Damn it. again, not what I wanted to do. Come on, up you go. This one's a tricky one because it's almost right in the middle. Yeah, it is pretty much right in the middle. Okay, good. Whew. Ah, shoot. Gosh darn it. There we go. Okay. Now it's going to start getting better where it's below us. Although if you want to be cheap, you can do that too. I'm probably cutting it very
I'm
close.
almost at number 10. Anything happening on your end?
Nothing.
Oh,
I'm
that was
decrypting the last
close.
data packet now. Here we go.
Hold on, hold on. The fragment's unpacking itself. Gigs of compressed data. I think... Hold on. I think we're in for something bigger than we bargained for. Get ready.
All right, and it all accumulates down to this. And it's been over 2 hours already, granted the like 2-minute bathroom break. But I shall let you guys enjoy the cutscene yet again. Here we
I
go.
got the data. Sending it now.
Very futuristic comparatively.
Let it flow. From the life tree we go, to the life tree we shall one day return. None may follow. Loki least of all. It is done. Now, to face our end.
I will find you, Mad One, on the far side of Outdoon.
Holy shit! What is that?
I have a few guesses, and all of them are wild. I'll upload this to the server.
And there you go. Friggin' Loki. That's all I gotta say. Friggin' Loki. Anywho, that was all of the Animus anomalies. And again, this one is actually on the island south of the mainland, off of Hamptonshire. So pretty much all the places that you see that, well, other than some of this area, but all the places that you see that are discovered now are where they're at. And then there's the one in Norway. So that was pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, I might do a little bit more deep diving into the locations of the legendary animals. There is a legendary animal in Asgard as well as Jotunheim. However, you don't get credit for actually killing them because it's a dream, for one. But they do count as mysteries for those areas. So if you want 100% the areas, you have to kill them. Other than that, that's pretty much it on this. I'll do a few more. I'll do a little bit more investigation, see if there's more stuff that I want to show you guys. But other than that, you know, now we're going to get into spoilery territory as far as if I upload more videos to about this game until there's DLCs, and then we'll go back to blind gameplay. But as of right now, if I do anything about the legendary animals or where to find fish or something along those lines, then I will probably do like a spoiler warning. And for the sake of just my sanity, let alone your guys' sanity, and the fact that I don't edit my videos, because I want it to be authentic, you know, but as authentic as it can be, I will be utilizing the cheats just to fast travel to places real quick, and that's pretty much it. As far as the legendary animals go, I might have to do a little cheating because I deleted a lot of my saves. So I will be going in extremely low level. And there are some places with legendary animals up here, for instance, like 190, 250. And these places have legendary animals in them. And yeah, right now with the current saves that I have, they're all gone. I did them a while ago, so I'll have to be a little cheatery, but you guys will understand. I'm mainly doing it so you guys can see exactly where they are. Fighting them is honestly just dodging attacks and fighting them. It's literally just that. So you don't have to worry about that. I won't make it so it's a one-hit kill, but I will make it so that it's less likely to get me killed because there's like a damage reduction meter and stuff like that. So we'll see. And I do believe there's a legend. Yeah, there is a legendary. I actually killed that one on accident, or came across it on accident. There's a legendary in Norway as well. It's an elk, reindeer, whatever you want to call it. So other than that, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry about the short little break, but I wanted to get these out to you. I kind of felt bad about doing them off camera. And now you see why. I mean, it took longer than a normal episode to do them. So, and that's with me pretty much knowing what I was doing. There was a few hiccups here and there, but I pretty much knew what I was doing for the most part. So even with that, it still took, even with fast, like, you know, instant fast travel, it took over 2 hours. So bear with me if it's kind of like but that's not fair. That's cheating. It's like, yeah, but if I were to do it individually, it would probably take 10 hours. And I've already done it once, and I don't want to do it again. So, especially because I did delete a lot of my saves, because I'm going to start over and play by myself. I didn't have a lot of my gear. I didn't have a lot of anything. I'm keeping one save from the end of the game, and that's pretty much it. So otherwise, if there's anything else that you guys want to see in the game, you want to know what's going on or how to get a certain thing or what happens if you do something, let me know. I can also do all the zealots if you'd like. So, you know, if you choose to take your name off the list, you can hunt them down. You just have to... They're usually around cities or on roads. So, I mean, that narrows it down a little bit. But I can show you exactly where they patrol. And that way, if you do take your name off the list, you just don't want to deal with being hunted, that's fine. I honestly, looking back on it now and when I replay the game, I won't take my name off the list because I would rather them hunt me down. So, yeah. Other than that, that's pretty much the gist of it. So I hope you guys had a pleasant viewing experience. Let's save that. And that I will actually get rid of. Cancel this one. Yes. Oh, wait, I loaded it. Brilliant. Yeah, you can see her armor's much different than normal. So, yeah. Alright, so load. The cloud and the manual save. We'll keep those. No. Oh, wait. Because I'm an idiot. Delete. Delete that. Delete that. Basically delete all these autosaves, even though I don't really have to. Delete. This cannot be undone. Okay. So delete that. 131 hours. Yeah. So I do have those. Those are the end of the last game. There's some that I don't really want, like the taken for granted. I really could just delete it. I'm going to delete all this. I'll probably even delete the one I just did. So, that being said, Ubisoft is having a holiday event where every day from the 14th to the 18th, they will be giving away games. So by all means, go to Ubisoft and check it out. See if there's games that you're interested in getting. Season 1 update. Oh, it's going to go to a website. Let me see if I can read it off real quick. Well, there's going to be snow in the encampment. There's a Yule festival, which is an Odin festival, essentially. From December 17th to January 7th, with many festivities and rewards to garner. Dance, drink, and be merry. There's archery contests, which I rock at. I love them. You'll get Yule tokens to redeem for rewards at the festival shop. And this is going on right now, or... Okay. Starting December 17th. Well, today is December 17th where I'm recording this. So yeah, starting today, there will be upgrades. So, and there's a holiday... There's a dragon? Interesting. Oh, no, it just makes your... it makes your raven into a dragon-looking thing. So, on December 22nd, there's going to be a Niflheim theme for stuff to buy, which I prefer not to purchase macro transactions, honestly. And let's see, there is an art contest that you capture your favorite video or audio or video or photo, and you can win 50 euros worth of Helix credits. And it ends January 1st on Discord and Twitter. And there's also a river raid update. I don't know what that means. I already did all the river raids. Okay, so they're putting in 3 new and replayable raiding maps that will have new gear, silver, runes, books of knowledge, and much more. And there's going to be a Viking hall in the expanded settlement to recruit more Vikings to your side. That's cool. So I'll have to keep an eye on that and see. I don't think they've actually done the upload right now. It's still pretty early in the morning, so yeah, I would highly recommend, if you're playing the game, I would highly recommend checking it out, seeing if it's something that you're interested in. So, anywho, back to said game. I will see you guys in the next one, and hopefully the next one will be Cyberpunk if it's still acting like a good game. So I will see you guys later. I hope you have a great day and stay safe. Be kind to yourselves and others. Like, comment, subscribe. You know, get ready for that giveaway because I'm really excited about it. And yeah, I'm on the hunt for something good to give away for Cyberpunk because I know people want that. So I will go ahead and let you go. I will see you in the next one. Have a great day, guys. Bye.